Hello, everybody. This is Yoko's Band of Enemy Reactions, and this is going to be my review for how, not to summon a Demon Lord, episode 1. And yes, I picked up a new series, and it's most essentially an ecchi. And also an isekai as well. So, yeah. Ooh, early spring. Maybe we'll actually get it. But yeah, it is currently 73 degrees. It felt so good outside when I went out there earlier, because I had to go and get some more cough drops, because I didn't know if I was going to need them, and to get some more drinks. And I also gave my manager some money to be able to get my frappuccino in the morning, so that way I didn't have to go up there and give her the money and then wait 30 minutes. That way she can go on and give the money to her husband. He can get the stuff, and I can come up there in like 20 minutes after that, and not have to wait. Anyway, this essentially is an isekai, though not many. I don't know how many people actually talk about this one, since it's more like an ecchi than anything. Thankfully, it's not quite a hentai. And obviously, this is going up on BitChute. It's not going up on YouTube. Thank God, or else I'd probably get not only copyrighted, but I'd probably end up having to age restrict it. Actually, I probably would have to age restrict. I definitely would have to age restrict it because it's freaking first episode. Anyway, the poor guy in question, they got summoned to that world. Plays an MMO where he is apparently a very high-level demon lord named Diablo. Big surprise there. It's like I said, it's like Overlord mixed with High School DxD. Is what it seems like to me. Dang it. Hang on. I gotta clean up my room. Big time. Especially my desk. I don't know where all this is coming from. What is this? Looks like a piece of... I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clean up my desk. And vacuum in here as well. Anyway. Yeah, he is essentially playing an MMO when he ends up getting summoned to another world. I would assume it's another world and not the game world, because I'm sure that Diablo the Demon Lord would have been more well known around those parts if it was the game world. And he's stuck in his avatar's form. And apparently the reason he got summoned was because two adventurers decided to summon him, thinking that they were summoning a beast they could, enslave and have as their summons. But because of his magic ring, the enslavement spell ends up getting turned on them. So now they're enslaved to him, which is funny. Whoops. Anyway, that actually gets shown when he tells them to make nice and shake hands and smile, and they do it very reluctantly. So that's how that's shown. So now they have to head to the city to try and figure out how to break that enslavement thing because, well, they don't know how to do it. Anyway, we find out their names are, dang it! I just heard the names in the episode probably 30 minutes ago! No, an hour ago. What the heck? It's Rima, the one with the cat ear, or phoenix ear, panther ears, what am I saying? And, what was her name? Let me go look it up. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to figure this out, is if I look it up. Characters. Shira and Rem. Okay, that's what their names are. I was getting them mixed up. Okay, that's the only way I'm going to be able to remember the names is if I look them up. That's not good. Anyway, they head into the city with him. And they try to get some rooms at the inn. And apparently, Shira doesn't have enough money or she's cheap. So they now have to share a room. Because both of them each wanted to share a room with Diablo. And they weren't willing to compromise. And the reception lady kind of got a little ticked at them. And told them something or she would kick them out. I guess to shut up or they would essentially share a room or I will kick you out, essentially. I think that's what she said. So now they are sharing a room. And some people show up. Celeste, the head of the magic something, I don't remember, and some bodyguards of hers. Because they want to talk to Rem. But then they see the collars and then they realize that, yeah, something else has popped up. And she's trying to help them. But, yeah, her bodyguard's kind of getting in the way and essentially being very disrespectful. And Diablo's got to put him in his place. And at first, he does. But later on, we see no. Anyway, apparently she's wanting to help Rem with something, but we don't obviously know what it is. And he gets the idea that the only reason someone of so big importance to show up at a random spot like this is that something to do with one of the characters is important to essentially the plot of the story. And it makes sense considering you usually wouldn't see someone of such importance at a random place like that unless it's important. So he ends up grabbing Rem and going back to the inn room and trying to question her. She's not giving him an answer. And it kind of gets, here's where the ecchi starts popping in, because he essentially has her pinned to the bed, and he starts messing with those ears of hers, and as you can probably guess, they're very sensitive, to the point where, it's about orgasmic for her, and finally, she explains that she has the soul of a very strong demon lord stuck in her body. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but it's the supreme demon lord, essentially, that he even knows of. So is it kind of like he's stuck in the game, yet like a parallel version of the game where nobody knows him or something? Can somebody explain that to me who know the show? Because I don't get it. It's either he's stuck in the game world, like Sword Art Online, or he's stuck in a fantasy world with his game character like Overlord. So I don't know. But yeah, he knows who the demon lord she's talking of is because it's like a very legendary boss you would fight. I'm guessing it's as strong as he is, or possibly almost as strong, if not stronger, than he is, which is saying something concerning later. But yeah, she essentially tells him that the only way to get rid of the demon lord is to kill her, because then the soul would leave her. And essentially, apparently, it's hereditary because her mother was the vessel too. So yeah, he essentially told her that they'll figure out how to get rid of the demon lord without killing her. And this makes her, I guess, happy cry, because no one's ever been that nice to her when they found out. Because apparently, the only person who knows besides him is Celeste. So, hold on. If that's the case, then why does she have issues? If only those two people know, what happened to the other people who apparently ran away when they found out? Do they not count as the people who know? Or is that just family members she was talking about? I assume it's family members. Anyway, let's see. Later on, while she's sleeping, Shira comes back to check on her after stuffing her face the entire time. Oh no, her friend might be in trouble. Oh no, I'll stay here and eat my food instead. That's essentially what she did. Anyway, Diablo's out by himself, just sitting around thinking about all this. And the bodyguard guy from before comes up with some of his pals, drunk, and start trash-talking the guy, and even have the nerve to throw a liquor bottle at him. And Diablo's got a point. You talk of respect when you're the one who's throwing a liquor bottle at somebody. You know? Or you talk of disrespect, and yet you're the one who's throwing the bottle at people. Yeah. Anyway, the idiot decides to do something stupid and underestimate his opponent by summoning a level 30 salamander and trying to have it kill him. Well, this is where we find out Diablo's level. Apparently, either there's no level cap, or it's a lot higher than 100, because apparently he's a level 150 Demon Lord. So either the level cap is 150, or there's no level cap in Cross Revere. Can somebody tell me, please? But, yeah, he essentially decimates the salamander with an explosion spell, and that was him holding back, and makes a gigantic flaming crater around the area where the explosion happened. Just with a little bit of the area on the ground, you know, the cobblestone around him that he's standing on his left. Everywhere else in that area was just destroyed. So, yeah. That's how strong this guy is, and I wonder if there's ever going to be a match for him at this point in this game. Or in the show, because there's only 12 episodes. So, I'm guessing not a whole lot gets not everything gets accomplished. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see everybody next time.